What was your dream job as a child and what do you do now? I always wanted to be an actor, but unfortunately, I realized the chances of me making it are just slim to none. Given the odds, maybe I could have become a B-list actor down the line if I went all in, but anything else is a pipe dream. I become an electrician that specializes in geothermal pumps and home automation. I wanted to be Godzilla. It didn't work out. I wanted to work in movies. Now I'm an art director for television, commercials, and film. I remember in kindergarten saying I wanted to be a race car driver. Not only am I not a race car driver, but I'm 35 and don't even have a driver's license. I work in mortgages. I wanted to be a park ranger or a chef. I'm a sailor. Manager of a chocolate factory run by busty strippers. But I don't have the schooling for that. Contractor. I wanted to be a locksmith and now I'm a locksmith. Firefighter. Studying to work in IT. Started working out last year and been thinking of that firefighting. I would be turning down about half my salary though. Money or passion? My passion is to help people. I wanted to be a fighter pilot. Now I'm a sysadmin. As a kid I wanted to be a showman of sort. First I wanted to be a magician. Then I wanted to be a comedian. Today I'm a neat Starfleet admiral or even just captain. Construction site laborer cleaner. But I still love Star Trek. Dream job WWE wrestler, current job science teacher. I wanted to own a bookstore. I own a contracting company. Cartoonist COO. Funny how life works out. Rock star, I make prosthetic limbs. First ambition, computer programmer, game designer at Infocom. Now psychotherapist. Then Navy frogman, now in the apparel business. I was, however, a frogman briefly. Hooyah. Race car driver. Now in the military making ends meet. I always wanted to be a cop and help others. Now I work for the government but not as a cop. As a child sculptor now I draw and play with air dry clay. It's not my job but I do it. Wanted to build houses or run an auto body shop. Went to school to get a technology education degree and taught shop classes for 4 years. Now in year 2 as a training coordinator at a manufacturing company. Still want to own my own detailing company someday. Marine biologist, technical animator. I wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. I'm now a data scientist. Farmer gardener, now I am a mechanic for paper mill rollers. I went and tried to become a professional wrestler. Done it for 10 years almost, then I got hurt with a back injury and been lost since. Currently trying to become a maintenance worker for a company. 35 I'm a dreamer, I'd love to try becoming a musician or an actor. I aspired to be an astronaut or a firefighter during the day and at night. A professional wrestler. Now, I work retail. I wanted to be a singer. I have a master's degree in voice. I could not find a job in the music industry. My entire working life of 45 years was spent in a non-music related field. I am retired from employment. I wanted to be a combat medic. I'm a civilian paramedic. Didn't qualify for the military. I recall my dad telling me I won't ever make a living sitting in front of my computer and eating Doritos and drinking Dr. Pepper. I was heavily into selling in-game currencies back in 2007. I now work for a major tech company where I occasionally eat Doritos and drink Dr. Pepper while sitting in front of my computer and send him a photo saying I did it, Dad. I jest. But in all seriousness, I wanted to work from home and make money from a computer doing something I love. I somehow managed to do just that. Dreams do come true. astronaut, musician, or writer. I'm a middle manager in IT for a large firm. It's a good job but incredibly stressful and political. Train engineer. I drive a truck now. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a video game developer. When I was a teenager, I wanted to be a writer. Now I'm a pre-K teacher. I don't know what the hell happened either, but apparently I'm pretty good at it. I dreamed about creating video games as a child. Now I am a software engineer. Sort of similar but not really. I rather stick to just playing video games as a hobby. Cop to IT director. Wanted to be a counterintelligence spy. I'm a food and beverage manager. Race car driver. More specifically, get into NASCAR like my hero Jeff Gordon. I work in a crappy retail job. I had a few: farmer, fireman, pilot, or just work for the airline my dad worked for. I do the latter. I wanted to be psychiatrist and now I am doing my training program. I wanted to be a freight train engineer as a kid. Now, I'm the owner of the most popular IT consulting video and photo editing company in the town I live in. Field archaeologist, Neolithic. Was a operations and sales manager. Have a degree in history and had a secondary education teacher's certificate. Teacher pay sucks and I wanted a job that I liked. So there. Astrophysicist or astronomer. Now I'm a junior system administrator. Sag. I wanted to be a mechanic or be around cars in general. I grew up to be a master automotive technician. It's changed a few times over the years, but back in '08 with the crash, Dad had to sell his business and got his CDL, and 9-year-old me thought it was the coolest thing. Here I am all these years later, having been driving trucks for about 4 years. These days I'd like to switch trades or become a punk vocalist. The later being more than a little bit of a stretch. Even tossed the idea around of being a voice actor. I wanted to be Jim Kelly. Now I'm a software engineer. Owning a restaurant. I'm close to that now. But I think I don't want to do it. Advice for anyone that wants to own a restaurant and or be the chef: go do it for 60 to 70 hours per week and see if that's how you really want to spend the rest of your life. BC, once you get to a high level, that's your life. I wanted to be a soldier. I'm a veteran. I wanted to Lamborghini test driver as a kid. Didn't work out, but I would still take the position today though. Currently I inspect subsea oil and gas equipment. I wanted to be a meteorologist. Now I'm a truck driver. A bit of a departure from my early dreams. But I do get to see some fantastic weather. My favorite moment so far is when I drove past a tornado in Wyoming. I wanted to be a teacher. I am a cosmetologist. I wanted to build hot rods in SoCal. Think Chip Foose or Boyd Coddington type shops. Now I'm an electrician on mobile equipment in the oil sands. Lol. Video game development. I am now an engineer. Firefighter. Now I'm a firefighter. Wanted to be a truck driver. Ended up being a software engineer. Well, at least you're not causing destruction on a daily basis. Silver lining, right? Architect. I'm a stay-at-home dad right now. I'm an electrician also. I'm pretty fortunate that where I live we have a lot of options for different fields and the pay is amazing. Most of my dream jobs were just pipe dreams or pay so dismal it would affect my standard of living greatly. I wanted to be an astronaut. I'm an analyst now. I wanted to be a photographer. I worked as a photographer and decided I liked it more as a hobby. Now I work as a translator. Herpetologist, logistics planner. Where did I go wrong?